Hey, it's a pretty decent night tonight, and TV's on in the house, so I'm just going to do this outside. In my last video I made of the thrift store treasures, this was something I'd got there. And I'm just going to do something simple, I hope, with it. And, because just by itself, I'm just not that crazy about it. But, out of that book, the address book I had, that had the birds on the front and back, that was the reason I got the address book, because I wanted the bird pictures mostly. But this picture was inside, and I tore it, which is fine. It's pretty thick. It was on the inside of the cover. And I've glued another piece of one of the pages out of there. It's got a little writing on it, and then a little piece here. And, you know, I was wanting to put it in the center, but I wanted to do something with it. And I hope I remember to put the link to this woman's video. She roughs up these pages and makes them look really pretty. So, one thing she did is, let me move this before I break it. She'd take her scissors and rough up the edge. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. I wonder if I should rough it up a little more. I'm afraid to rough it up too much there where it tore. Maybe right there where it's not cut exactly straight. Rough it up a little more. And then I'm gonna put it in this plate of water, and hopefully my pieces that are glued on won't come off. I don't know if they will. But she lets that, like she let it sit and get pretty soft. Of course, this is pretty thick, so I don't know how it's gonna work. And then she'd gently crumple it. And so that is my next step. I like that nastiness. I was gonna like score the back a little where the water would get in easier, and that's where it was glued to the cover, so I guess it just come loose. So I'm gonna move that, I guess. And it's really not soft enough, but I'm gonna go ahead and show you. She just slowly crumpled, and she said if you do it too fast, you'll probably end up tearing it. And see, there's a little piece I glued on. I'm hoping it'll stay on. Yeah, I'll probably, oh, it's sliding. But I don't necessarily have to crumple it as much as she did hers. Since I got my little pretty pieces glued to it. But yeah, I thought it'd be kind of boring looking if I just glued that cardboard into that heart, you know, so I was wanting to do like whitewash or something, so I'd looked up how to do that on paper, and then I ran across that lady's video, and she made it really look pretty. So, let's see, I've kind of creased it, but that's okay, I suppose. Oh, now I'm gonna mess up my pretty little words. I'll tell you what, you think that's good enough? Let's ruffle these edges up. And so then, I couldn't decide which one of these to use. It's the Waverly from Walmart. And so I'm probably going to use a little of both. Because that one looks a little bit peachy. And I want it to match the glass pretty good. And then this one is a little too white. And I forgot to get a paintbrush. But I'm going to put a little water on this paper. Some of that nasty water. Get some of this white paint. Get some of this. What color is this? If I can get it. Ivory. This ivory. Maybe a little more water. Don't want to... Oh, this is fine. Look at me, I'm making a mess. Alright. And so I'm just gonna hit the high spots, baby. I always dab some off. So a sponge brush would have come in handy. You know what I need? My reading glasses, because I can't really see. But I like those words. I want them to really show up. So let me get some just water on here. Try to clean up my words. Maybe part of the butterfly. And then around the edges, maybe put a little more. Oh, it's getting too neat looking. But yeah, you have to check out her video. She done an awesome job. I'm using this old stiff cardboard and it just ain't working out like hers did, but I think it's working out alright. I'm making it up, so who's to say if it's wrong or not? Yeah, that little tear, I'll make sure I got plenty of paint in that. Let's show good there. Seems a little like, you can't even tell that's a flower. So let's wipe that off a little more. Okay, that's a little better. I better quit. Y'all make me quit before I tear it up. And then, you know, she kind of flattened hers out, and I gotta flatten mine out pretty good since I'll be placing it inside that dish. But now I gotta let this dry. I don't know if I should leave. I guess it wouldn't have to be totally flat in the dish. That's a little too much right there. And that's just like that plate or whatever it is, that little dish, a little more interesting. I think it's pretty. And I'll be back after this is dried, probably tomorrow, and glued in. Alright, so it's dried now, and I actually went back. Oh man, I got a shadow. There we go. And while it was wet, I went around with the scissors just to rough it up a little more. And so you can tell it's not perfectly flat. And I'm gonna take this tacky glue because I found out it's really tacky. And I'm gonna put it on the back of this because I don't want to get the glue on the glass. So I'm gonna paint it on the back. Took me forever to find this glue. I'm so unorganized. I hear a bee. And I'm still trying to decide. I think I'll take some, after this glue is dried, I may take like polyacrylic, I think that's what it's called. And with that glued in here and just pour a little layer on it and then wait forever for it to dry. But if I do that, I might add like a little something else. I don't know. I don't want to overcomplicate. I want to keep it kind of... See how tacky this tacky glue is? Where have you been all my life? Oh, everybody else was using it. No, I didn't know. I've never used it. I was probably too cheap to buy it. Who knows? I don't know why I never tried it before. Oh, goodness. But yeah, it's tacky. So if you've never used it before, don't be stubborn like me. Go buy a bottle and try it. What do you think? You think that's good? Oh, there's a little bit on that edge I need to get. You know what? I got reading glasses on top of my head. It did me a bit of good up there. Oh, so yeah, I see some places now. Alright. Let's hope I do this okay. And I kind of like that little piece sticking up. If I do use the polyacrylic stuff and I pour it thick enough, maybe. I think I got a little far down here. I don't know. I don't want it too flat because I put all those little lumps and bumps, but I do want it to stick. So every once in a while I'll just go and check, make sure it's not curling up. And then we'll go from there. Alright, so here we are again. And where is that? I'm gonna pour this in on it. And it's not the correct way, and my reading glasses ain't strong enough, so I don't know if you gotta tap it to get air bubbles out. I just don't know. But I'm gonna try it. And there goes my central unit making noise. So here goes nothing. Or something. But you know what? If it don't work, I'll know it. I can throw it away. I can dig it out. I mean, the only way to know is try, you know? That's the way I look at it. And I got the little dish for like, what was it, 49 cents, 99 cents. You know, and the paper came on that book. And so, now, there we go. And I'm gonna let this take forever to dry, and then we will see if it worked. I need to wipe my can off. I got a lot of I would never want to do a smooth finish with this because I didn't keep it wiped good, and I got a lot of little bits and pieces that come off with the lid. So we shall see. Okay, this is almost 24 hours later. I wonder if it's going to get completely clear. Still a little cloudy looking. But we'll see. And my house isn't really level. And I had more on one side than the other because of that. But it was still a little runny. I guess that was this morning I looked at it. And so I turned it to where the top part would be thicker, if any area was. So we'll see how it looks later. Well, it's finally dried, and I just put it on this clear stand to make the video. It's the way it's made. I'll show you the back. It can be hung on a wall. So that's probably what I'll do with it. And well, it's pretty much dry. I could probably poke my fingernail in it. And let me see if I can zoom in. It kind of cracked around the edges, which I kind of like. But it did stay a little foggy looking. I don't know if it'll get more clear looking or not. But I think it's really pretty, and it can be, you know, wiped clean with a wet rag now. So that's how it looks. I think it's pretty. Hit like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.